Good afternoon, live from Caesars in Las Vegas at Snowflake Summit. I'm Brian Green. Welcome to Data Cloud Now. I'm joined by Stefan Willilams, Vice President of Corporate Development for Snowflake. Stefan, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Ryan. It's great to be here live in person again.
To start off with, can you provide a quick overview of Snowflake Ventures and what we think about when investing in a company?
Sure. So we started the venture program about a year and a half ago. It's really it's the corporate venture arm of Snowflake, and we try to think about it as how do we invest in and around our ecosystem such that we can invest in partners, we can align products, we can create seamless experience for our customers. And so we've now done over a couple dozen investments, and it's been quite the journey. The other thing, I guess, just to point out, Snowflake really is where it is today because of the technology we have and the ecosystem around it, right? And so, to the extent we're able to put some wind behind the sails of some of our partners, that allows the Snowflake tentacles to kind of bleed in and to go out to those front lines of businesses, whether it be through the different personas in the organization, whether it's different verticals or different focuses. We've got a huge vertical focus here at Snowflake this year. There's a lot of really interesting avenues that we've been able to find. Investing can really help accelerate and smooth and, again, create seamless motions and experiences for our customers.
You know, it's all about collaboration, really, every step of the way. What does Snowflake bring to the table when we invest? And I have to ask, what's the criteria of success?
Yeah. What do we bring? So every investment we try to get the product and technical and engineering folks in a room, and we have this kind of concept of like, let's have a whiteboarding session. Let's think about, if we were really to put our minds together, what could we really do? What could we do that would give that delightful customer experience? And so getting that exposure, getting that access, getting that kind of open thinking and collaborative nature between the senior folks in Snowflake, but also with your senior executives, to solve these problems is something that we don't do with every partner, right? And so that's definitely something that we bring to the table. We bring money. Obviously, we're investing in companies, so there's the money aspect. And the continued kind of collaboration from there on out, right? We have quarterly syncs where we're getting in front of, the executives are getting into the room on our QBRs, and we're talking about, well, what went well? Why did it go well? How can we amplify that message? What didn't go well? Right. How do we get in front of those situations going forward? And so there's a truly collaborative nature with every single one of our portfolio companies that we try to encourage and try to enhance.
I mean, that's really what it's all about. It says they're embarking on the next chapter, and Snowflake is ready and willing to be part of that in the next chapter. Yeah. I want to pivot slightly and discuss the Startup Challenge, which I know you are deeply involved in. Yeah. We are announcing the grand winner later this week for the second annual Snowflake Challenge. How is this year's competition a little bit different than last year's?
The last year's competition was an incredible success, and it's led us to kind of really lean into the competition this year. So this year we've got, in terms of the marketing exposure and everything that we're doing on that front, it's a step up. From the investment side, we've committed to $1 million of investor capital into the winners this year, and so super excited. I was very involved with the whole process from getting from the 250 applicants or 200 plus applicants that we had, wow, all the way down to kind of the top 3 that you're going to see here at the Summit event, which again I'm super excited about.
Super exciting sneak peek. I'll actually be involved with that event on Thursday. Yes. We are so excited. Now, wanted to make sure the audience heard it here first. Can you give a quick overview of the finalists and how they're actually using Snowflake?
Sure. I definitely won't do as good a job as they'll do on the Summit on the pitch floor tomorrow or Thursday. So yeah, we've got three highly qualified startups. ModelBit is a kind of a machine learning MLOps platform that is tightly integrated to Snowflake. The data scientist persona is an extremely important persona that Snowflake continues to try to serve, as we have a ton of gravity with the data. And so how do we enable kind of best of breed products to kind of tie into those existing the data that they have to really drive some of the automation and the machine learning and the AI that they're bringing. So ModelBit really helps with that motion. They tie nicely into Snowpark, which again is a big feature of Summit this year. And so super excited about those guys. We have Hyperfinity, which is the retail analytics company. Again, more of a vertical focus here, really enabling kind of the retail CPG persona to help make intelligent decisions with data. Again, there's a common theme here.
Right, hey,
you might get it.
As you would expect.
And then our third one is Houseware. So Snowflake is increasingly being seen as a place to build applications, and so Houseware is a company that is enabling kind of the ability to build and stand up applications on Snowflake faster with a seamless user experience, and tying in some, again, really interesting new features and functionality that's coming out in some of the keynotes. So I won't give any of those away, but also some of the Snowpark stuff that's also very, very prominent in this event here today.
You know, and the interesting part about the 3 finals is we are really going global. You know, we're talking India, we're talking UK, we're talking about San Francisco. I mean, that's what it's about. It's a global
It's incredible.
competition.
It really is incredible. There was, I can't remember the numbers, so don't quote me here, but 40 or 50 different countries from the application pool that actually got down to today. So incredible traction. It truly is a global platform, and it was such an exciting thing for me to do, to actually go and see where founders and startups and innovators are taking the platform.
You know, exciting. Thank you so much for joining us on Data Cloud Now. Looking forward to Thursday. To everyone, thank you so much for joining us here today. For those of you who are tuning in, Summit officially kicks off tomorrow. And if you want to catch live Summit keynotes and more, make sure you head to snowflake.com/summit/livestream to explore all the newly announced product innovations. Thank you for tuning in to Data Cloud Now. We'll see you back here very soon.